What are your thoughts on the Hispanic people, Latinos, who are saying that black people are wrong for not joining them in this fight against
Well,
ICE?
I expect that. But when they felt like they did not need our help, their approach was very different.
Willie D. Live.
I remember when, before this election and before the first one, I remember seeing the rallies. I remember that. And people saying, hey, wait a minute, you sure you want to go this route? Because you know the man's a great liar. You know he's a great liar. You know that if you don't watch yourself, he'll turn on you too. And the moment that he turned on them, they decided that we should now join the party. And I don't agree with that. I think you need to find a way to fight your civil war. You'll always have our support because we've always fought for everybody. Everybody benefited from our fight. Civil rights wasn't about just black people in America. It was about everybody. And to be honest with you, everybody benefited 10 times greater than we ever could, including white women. So when I think about it on a whole, of course, you're going to always have some African Americans that got to join the party. They're going to go and do what they got to do just because they got to. But I can support from here.
Yeah, they'll join that party before they join the water party. That's cold.
Yeah, they will. They'll join it and jump right on in. And I'll have look. I have nothing against anybody from any other country that's in this country, because that's what this country is about. But when they tell you, hey, there's a way to go about this, then I believe that at this point, if you are part of that system, then you have to follow that system's ways. Because for us, they're arresting little boys on the street, little black boys on the street for nothing, killing little boys on the street for nothing. And I don't hear them making a peep about that. I don't hear any rebellion about that at all. And then now we're talking about not aliens, but illegal aliens. And they expect us to be like, oh, hell no, that ain't gonna work. Not for me. I mean, I feel for them. I think what ICE is doing is totally wrong, but I think it's all a ploy. I think it's a smokescreen for something else. I don't really think it's about the illegal aliens at all. I think it's about something else. But don't expect me to get out there with my pistols and because when we've been fighting all these years, where were you? And they'll say, oh, but we fought with you. That's a lie. That's a lie. I know that's a lie. They know it's a lie, but they'll quickly say, oh, well, we were there on the front lines when you were there. And I'm like thinking, no, you weren't. No, you weren't. Even when I was in Brooklyn fighting with Sonny Carson, I don't remember seeing any of y'all.